Khulna Titans in reply. 137, 36 Archer right down the order. Gave a little bit of hope, but not enough from the top order. Yes, sir, Walton started well, 30 of just 13. 23 from Russo, but nothing much from others. That's what the Dhaka Dynamites are very good with the ball. Show Mohammad Shoaib Todbul, excellent, 1 for 17 of 4, either 3 for 13. Look, everybody among the wickets except Bowler, 2 for 25 for Shakib, 2 for 32 for Narayan, and 2 for 34 for the youngster Khalid. And that's the match summary. Dhaka Dynamites, after losing the first match, have made a big start. Really big one here. First team to post a total of more than 200 runs. And then in the end, bowling out Khulna Titans for 137, winning by 65 runs. Let's join Shamim Chaudhary for the presentation.
Thank you very much. Very good evening and welcome to the presentation ceremony of the fourth match of the AKS BPL 2017 powered by Shah Cement. It was a very high scoring match. The first part of the game anyway, when Dhaka Dynamites went over the 200 mark. And as we know from the records, no team has crossed the 200 mark to get to win the match, and that's exactly what happened to the Khulna Titans. They lost the game by 65 runs, so Dhaka Dynamites win it quite convincingly. Congratulations to the Dhaka Dynamites and commiserations to the Khulna team. I'd like to introduce you to our presentation party. Mr. Alhaj Gulzar Mia on behalf of AKS is here. And next to him, Dr. Ismail Haider Maulik, Director of the Bangladesh Cricket Board. And in the middle, Mr. Afzalur Rahman Sinha, Director of the Bangladesh Cricket Board. Alongside him, Mr. Shafiul Alam Chaudhary Nadil, also Director of the Board. And finally, Mr. Muzammal Hussain Khan, the Regional Manager for Nokia. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here with us. I'd like to call upon the Captain of the Khulna Titans, Mahmudullah Riyad, to come across and have a few words, please. Well, a disappointing first game. Your bowlers were a little bit all over the place. That enabled some power hitting by the Dhaka team, and eventually, do you think that scoreboard pressure had something to do with it when you came into bat?
Obviously, when you are chasing 200 on the board, so there will be pressure all the time, so we need to maintain the run rate, but I think credit goes to their top order, how they batted, but at the same time, I want to say that our bowlers did well to bring them back around 200, so. But I think we need to work on our batting. We need to find out our problems and need to come back strong.
Wasn't it important to just make some damage control, reduce the margin of defeat? I think Archer did well to at least enable you to reduce that margin. You'd have liked to have a shorter margin of defeat, wouldn't you?
I think defeat is a defeat at the end of the day, but I think our top order needs to fire it up, and Archer bowled really well and playing the first game in the BPL, batted really well. Hopefully he'll continue.
So you've got to make quite a few corrections and get some lessons from this game.
Obviously, but it's still the first game, so hopefully in the second game we'll come back strong.
Right, bad luck to you, best of luck for the future.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Mahmudullah Riyad, of course, the captain of the Khulna Titans. Request the captain of the Dhaka Dynamites, the winning captain, Shakib Al Hassan, to come across and have a few words, please. Well, Shakib, much more relaxed today after coming back strongly after that loss in the first game. You must be pretty pleased, but just a question here, whether you feel that you might have won by a bigger margin, because you look to be going there.
Well, obviously it was difficult for the bowlers to grip the ball, especially for the spinners. So we held back Sunil's 2 overs. Otherwise, hopefully we would have get them out a bit less run than they did. But all in all, it was a very good performance. Our top order batsman did the job, and we backed it up with the ball. So we showed our true character. This is how we want to play throughout this tournament. This is just the start. As we all know that there is a long tournament, so we need to keep that momentum.
You need to keep that momentum. You must be very pleased with a senior bowler, Mohammad Shahid, and a newcomer. These two performed very well. Actually, the youngster Khalid got a wicket with his very first ball in T20 cricket.
Yes, all of our fast bowlers bowled really well. We needed them to bowl well to be able to do well in this tournament. So they put their hands up today. Hopefully they'll continue this performance and we can go a long way.
Right, all the supporters hope that you do that. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, Shakib Al Hassan, the captain of the Dhaka Dynamites. Now I'd like to announce the AKS Player of the Match, an award of $500 to be handed over jointly by Mr. Afzalur Rahman Sinha, Dr. Ismail Haider Maulik and Alhaj Gulzar Mian for his 64 of 31 balls. It's Cameron Delport. Cameron Delport, of course, is player of the match. If you'd like to collect that check first before coming across. Well, Cameron, well done. You must be liking this venue. You really blasted yourself around. Enjoyed yourself in the middle today?
Yeah, it was very nice. With the start we had, Mark could come and play freely and just rotate strike in the middle there, and me and Ev had a nice partnership.
Yeah, it was a brilliant partnership. I enjoyed watching that. Do you feel that little things that you need, notice in the team that needs to be sorted out?
Not really. I mean, obviously last night didn't go our way, but yeah, we just play a natural game and we play positive. That's going to help us key throughout the tournament.
Well, you've done well today. We have to cut the talk short here. Best of luck for the future.
Cheers, thanks very much. Cheers.
Best of luck, and that's, and you just collect your check on the way back, please, Cameron. And another award to be given away for the Nokia most exciting player of the match. Also an award of $500 to be handed over by Mr. Afzal Rahman Saha, Dr. Ismail Haider Malik, and Mr. Muzammil Hussain Khan. And for a scintillating innings of 66 or 40 balls goes to Evan Lewis. Evan, would you like to come and collect that check? Well done. Wonderful partnership with Cameron Delport. And it was a delight to watch them bat in the middle. Very explosive batting, enjoyed by all. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes our presentation ceremony.
And there you have it, by the Dhaka Dynamites. 202 for 7. They got some really explosive batting from Evan Lewis. He got 66. And Cameron Delport, who got 64. And it was just too many for the Kulna Titans. They ended up 137, giving the Dhaka Dynamites their first victory of the tournament by